Welcome to adilas. This is a tutorial on how to create a deposit. From the main switchboard homepage, I'm going to go under System Assets to the Deposit homepage, which will automatically pull 30 days worth of data of old deposits that have already been completed. And what I want to do is I want to create a new deposit, and I'm going to be creating it for monies that were put onto invoices in July, early July. I'm going to be depositing in the U.S. bank, and I do not know what the total amount is. I have miscellaneous checks and some cash payments, and so I'm going to put in here invoices, or let's put invoice payments. I'm going to add the deposit, and then I'm going to come down to the bottom, and the payments that I want to deposit are these here from July. So I'm going to choose I've got a check for $471.61. I've got some cash. I've got another check and some more cash. These are the invoice numbers that these payments came off of. And you can have multiple payments to an invoice. So if you have an invoice that's on account for a while and somebody gives you a payment and then an additional payment later, they'll show up here with the same invoice number. This also drills back to the invoice, so you can actually go and look at the invoice. And as I've clicked these four, it's added up for me what my total deposit is going to be. And I'm going to leave it at the normal revenue for invoice sales, because this money is all flowed off of invoices. I'm going to select my location and add my deposit. Once I have the deposit completed, you can see I still have zero up on the main amount, so I'm going to fix that. I'm going to go to Edit Main, and I'm going to put in the correct amount here, the 2655.19. It shows up over here if you need to reference it, and I'm going to edit the deposit. At this time, I now have the deposit created. Everything is satisfied. The only thing that I'm waiting for is once I take the money into the bank, I'll come back and I'll verify this. You can see right here it says it's not verified. Verified on a deposit means that you see the money flowing out of the bank. In other words, the bank has said, yes, we have recognized 2655.19 as monetary flowing into the bank. And also on this same view here, you also do have your invoices, where you can drill to an invoice and actually look at the invoice. And of course then the payment that's flowing off of this invoice comes out of the payment line down here. If you go up to the top here and go to Edit Line Items, you're able to see deposit number 22 here. So I'll go back to number 22. So here's the deposit that we had created. And once again, if I go back to the main switchboard page, if I put in 22 in our quick search and I click deposit, I now have deposit number 22, which once that money flows from the bank, I can verify it. Thanks for using adilas. This was a tutorial on how to create a deposit with invoice line items.